All right, homeowners and businesses, you might get a break if you have overdue property taxes. Indiana lawmakers are considering an amnesty period without penalty fees or interest. The state Senate unanimously approved a bill Monday to allow counties to waive penalties and interest if overdue taxes are paid by May of 2020. The proposal now goes to the House. A unanimous vote in the Senate usually bodes well for the House vote. So are you getting a raise or promotion soon? If that's you, it could be a good time to make a few subtle changes to your financial situation. Our money expert Andy Manningly here with a few moves to make with this newfound money so that you can be money smart. Sounds like a good thing. It's always good to get a raise or a promotion, so tell us what we should do when we get that money. What's the first piece of advice?
Well, the first piece of advice is don't do anything until you actually see it reflected in your check. A lot of people think that, oh, I got this big raise, and they expect their income to increase by that much. But you know, there's taxes and a lot of things that come out of it. So wait to do anything until you see how much is coming out, going to be in your check.
And not to say you won't get but one raise, what is it that you should do for each raise that you get?
One of the best things that you can do financially is if you can go 2 or 3 years with your raises and not increase your expenses, you're going to be in a better financial situation. Unfortunately, most people, they get a raise and they just start spending more gradually. You can never get ahead that way.
So what are some good uses for raises that have long-term financial benefits?
So a couple of big things to do: increase your retirement savings, try to get to that 10% so you can do that incrementally, and start putting more money in your emergency savings. Both of those things have really big long-term impacts.
Okay, so are there any moves to make if you have a mortgage?
Yeah, so if you get a pretty big raise, maybe you want to look at getting that mortgage paid off. So maybe depending upon what your rates are, you can refinance to a shorter term or just add more to your payment so you can start paying that off a little quicker, as long as you've done your retirement and emergency savings first.
So what would you say are some of the biggest mistakes that people make with their raises?
One of the biggest mistakes is that people go out and start spending right away. So that's a thing that you want to make sure that you don't buy new furniture, buy new cars and things like that, and increase your expenses right when you get a raise.
Oh, because we're all happy, we're
Exactly.
excited. Okay, now we have more money. So any other advice you think, in preparation for that extra income?
Yeah, well, one of the big things that you can do is wait 12 months before you add any debt. So if you can wait 12 months, that's a good thing to do, because then you'll know exactly how much more income you have. You'll have had time to do some of those other things. And kind of one bonus thing, if you want to really do something with the money and you're very passionate about a certain charity, you can give more money to a charity, because probably it's going to make you happier and feel good longer than it is if you go out and spend something on yourself.
Wow, thanks so much. Trying to take the emotion out of it.
Exactly.
I see where you're going, Andy. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.